My name is Titash. I am from Bangladesh.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nice to meet you, Titash. My name is Jason, and I'm from the United States.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. All right. Bangladesh. Very interesting. Yeah, I was just watching a YouTube video today about Bangladesh.
Oh, glad to know that.
Yeah, because
Uh,
I like to watch travel videos on YouTube. And
okay.
yeah, so today I was watching some on Bangladesh. It looks like a very, very interesting and exciting, vibrant city. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
Dhaka? Dhaka.
yeah. They are welcoming. They are friendly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what it looked like. And are you in Dhaka?
Yes, I'm in Dhaka.
All right.
Today, I would like to talk to you about email.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
Uh, do you send and receive email regularly?
Do I send and receive email regularly? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would say a few times a day I receive and send emails. How about yourself?
Yes, I'm working in IT
Okay.
for an IT company.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of my job to send and receive email regularly.
Sure.
Um, Actually, I do inter-office communication with clients using email.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How often do you check your email?
Um, I check my email many times per day, especially, nowadays we have cell phones that have notifications when you get a new email, so all day long I hear my phone, going off when I get a notification for a new email. So yeah, I check my email, I would say 20 times per day probably. And now as far as how often do I send email, maybe 2 times per day. And then
Okay.
how about you? Same question to you.
Okay. As a system administrator, I have to check my email very frequently.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, when I'm staying at office, that time I logged in my email account.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the prompt replay, sometimes I stay logged in my email account when I
Um,
stay inside the office. What are some of the disadvantages of emails?
some of the disadvantages of email. Well, I think one is that you do spend a lot of time checking email and you do spend a lot of time reading and replying to emails. For example, I remember I worked at an automobile auction facility in America. And one of my supervisors, he was in control of the vehicles. When the vehicles would come in, he was in control of all the inspections.
Okay.
He managed all the inspectors, and he had to make sure all the vehicles were inspected correctly, and all the things were correct with that. But he would receive so many emails all day long that is almost what he did about 90% of his day, was read email and reply to emails. And it didn't leave him any time to do what his actual job is supposed to be, which is, maintaining and managing the vehicle inspectors. So yeah, I think that's the main disadvantage, is the time that it consumes to deal with emails.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about you? What do you think is the disadvantage of emails?
Yes. Yeah, I think there are several disadvantages of email, such as uh, sometimes you received some email like spam,
Sure,
spam email,
all the time, yeah.
and they attach something malware,
Mm-hmm.
and when you are going to open the email, then if you open the attachment,
Yeah.
then your PC fully will be infected.
Mm-hmm.
So can you imagine it? You just opening an email and your PC will be crashed. So
Yeah.
totally unexpected. Another another things I would like to say. Sometimes any urgent email,
Oh,
you
sure.
see this email not come to the inbox. It's go to the spam folder.
But yeah, your junk email, your spam folder, yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
it's sometimes very annoying.
Yeah,
We usually not check a spam folder or junk folder. We
all
only
the
check
time.
inbox, right?
All the time, yeah. There's
So
so many times, yeah. That, you're waiting for, even if you're expecting an important email, sometimes you don't think to check the spam folder until, it's too late. That was 2 days ago, or something like that. Yeah, I agree. And especially when you're talking about your work environment, at your job, at your the business that you work at, and then, yeah, if you receive an email and you open the attachment that has maybe a virus or malware, adware, something like that attached to it, then you have the potential of spreading it throughout your whole system at your job, at your
right,
workplace.
right.
And I know from experience, from seeing that happen at other places I've worked, that the management doesn't like that too much when you infect the whole computer system.
Yeah. So what kind of email did you receive recently that made you happy?
That made me happy. What kind of email? That's a good question. Let's see. Made me happy. Um, Honestly, I can't think of anything that actually any emails I've gotten recently that made me happy. Usually, the messages that I get that make me happy come from social media. Not really in email. So most of my emails are just related to bank accounts and credit cards and things like that. So
Right.
nothing, no emails make me happy lately. And how about you? Have you received any that made you happy?
Yes, recently I have received an email from the bank. They informing me you are eligible to increase the amount of limit.
Wow. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Is that
happy to see the email due to the reason is I'm going to buy a new phone using the
all
card.
right?
So
All
I
right.
need more amount of money.
Okay.
So
Congratulations.
thank you
Congratulations.
very much.
And you're referring to a credit card through your bank? Is that what you're talking about? Hmm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's always a great email. That's always a great message to get that, yeah, you wake up and, hey,
Yeah.
I got more available money. All right, let's spend it. Let's go buy something.
Yeah. So do you think it's important to replay all of the emails?
Um, yeah, I think it's common courtesy. Like, what would you prefer if you sent an email and you're wanting or expecting a reply within a reasonable time? So yeah, I think, once you get the email, if you got time to send a quick reply, especially if it's just a short reply, yeah, do it right away because whoever sent you the email is, kind of expecting and waiting for your email. So yeah, I think it's just the right thing to do. And how about you?
Yeah, I think it's depend.
Mm-hmm.
If it's related to your office work, then of course you should reply the email as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But
Absolutely.
if it come to for the your friends or any offer or like that,
Mm-hmm.
then you should think if there any urgent task or if I am free, then I can reply. But if there
Yeah.
is another important task in my hand, then leave it
Sure.
in your
Sure.
convenient time, then you can reply your email.
Yeah. Yeah. Get to it at your convenience. Yeah. If you don't have the time right away to reply, especially if it's from a friend or family member, maybe it's, maybe they're hoping for you to write a little longer email. Yeah, so yeah, I absolutely agree, and I'm sure if it's your friends and family, they will understand if you don't reply right away, maybe later on in the evening or something like that. So
Yeah.
sure. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. All right,
Thank
have a
you.
good day.
Thank you very much.